Well, hello, everybody, and happy day. I hope everyone enjoyed their day on today. It is a new day, and God deserves all the glory and the praise. I bring you greetings. My name is Fonda. I am your host and founder of the My Curvy Life Show. We are celebrating 4 years of existence, guys. So that's what it is this month of June. So thank you for celebrating with us. Also, I bring you greetings from my co-hosts, Miss Lasagna and Latanya Jones, who keep it popping in our social media arena. We do have a special guest today, and I am so happy to have her on the show. I do want to just make an announcement. You guys already know what it is. Mary Kay Cosmetics. I got to let you know I am a consultant with Mary Kay. If you're looking for a good, wonderful skin care regimen, holler at your girl. Also, homeless feeds, guys. So I'm doing things a little bit different here in Charlotte than I was back home. What I'm going to do is sack lunches. So it's getting close to me starting that endeavor. I plan to start it in July. So what I mean by sack lunches is that I will create sack lunches and I will distribute them to those that I see around the city that are homeless. I know the area to go to get it done. So I will be going to that area and just handing out sack lunches. And I'll probably do like maybe take 10 with me at a time. And as I see fit, I will give that out to those that are less fortunate. So if you see up in the corner, it's a little Cash App box. I think I'm pointing at it. I might be in the wrong direction, but it's at the top of this actual show. And you're more than welcome to contribute at any time to the help of those that are less fortunate. So thank you so much. I appreciate all that you do. So we do, guys, have a special guest in the show. I'm not going to keep her waiting. Her name, our special guest today, her name is Lakia Bourne. She is an entrepreneur, a mother, a grandmother, and the founder of Bourne Rich LLC. She was raised in Roosevelt, New York, and now based out in Charlotte, North Carolina. She transformed personal tragedy into a purpose after losing her sister in 2022. She went on to build different brands, which some of them are Born to Bling, Born to Glow, and Lonnie Lemonade. She focuses on affordable luxury, self-care, and family entrepreneurship. Her story is one of resilience, faith, determination, and building generational wealth through business ownership. So let's go ahead and let Miss Lakia into the show. One moment. Well,
Good
hello, Miss
morning.
Lakia.
Good morning, Miss Fonda. Can you hear me okay?
I can. I
Okay.
can. Welcome to the My Curvy Live Show. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's my
I
pleasure.
hope you are having a wonderful morning. Today, are you having a wonderful morning on this morning so far?
I am. I definitely am.
Well, good for you. I'm so excited to have you on the show. We have Miss Lakia, and we're going to just jump right in, Miss Lakia. Thank you so much for saying yes again. And guys, just a moment, Lakia. I had to also give some props to my social media hosts. Hopefully, they are out there and they will be putting comments in the comment section. If you guys have anything you want to comment or say to Miss Lakia, please make sure you put them in the comments and I'll make sure Miss Lakia gets that information. So, Miss Lakia, let's get started with the inspiration behind your brands because you have several of them, girl. Let's start
I
there.
am. So originally, Born for Bling was actually going to be my sister's passion and mission. Before she passed away, she started ordering things off Amazon during COVID. Just little things. She was deep into stones, very spiritual and things of that nature. So she would purchase different little stones, and she wanted to make bracelets, copper things and things of that nature. She would always say, "Hey, do you want to make bracelets with me?" And me being a single mom and I'm raising a household, I've always been working, 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 working. And at that time, COVID, we were working from home. So we were always working overtime. So I never really had a chance to actually sit down with her. I would see the things that she would purchase and stuff like that when she would bring it in, say, "Oh, do you like this?" and things of that nature. But we never had time to sit. Unfortunately, in 2022, she passed away in my home unexpectedly, from deep vein thrombosis. And
Mm,
that is something that a lot of African Americans deal with. It's a quiet killer. There's not a lot of research on it. There's not a lot of things. They do have blood thinners and different things that you can do to help take care of yourself. But a lot of us, unfortunately, African Americans, are undiagnosed
mm.
before it's too
I
far
have
too
to
late.
admit, I've never heard of that. And I'm sorry to hear of your sister's passing. I know that it has to be tough for you, um, but just what I really like is the fact that you're bringing what her vision was to life. You brought it to life, and it's like a legacy. I speak a lot about leaving a legacy, and you get to fulfill the legacy that she started. So
Yes. Thank
congratulations
you.
on that. So with having this business, can you, because it was several of them here. It was Born to Bling and
Yes.
Born to Glow. So can we start with the first business, Born to Bling? That's the one that your sister started, correct?
Yes, correct. So,
Okay.
Born for Bling, due to her leaving these items, my mom asked me after her passing, as we were cleaning up, "Hey, can you make me a bracelet?" And I grieved. It hit me hard. That was my first baby. I'm the oldest girl, and she's been with me her entire life. So, I just started making bangles at first. That's what she had items for, bangles. And then I watched a couple of YouTubes and I started making beaded charm bracelets, and things of that nature. And over time, within 4 to 5 months, I had a plethora. Like if you look behind me, this wall actually has, it was full from top to bottom with bead boards. Um, Literally, this is the area where she actually passed. So my office is where,
Oh,
yeah. So I just kept beating and also making bangles. And after a while, someone said, "Hey, maybe you should sell these." So that's how we started. But
oh,
during grieving,
wow.
it turned into a beautiful process, and I honor her every day. Uh,
Amen. I love it.
yeah,
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, okay, then we have the business Born to Glow. Can you
yes,
tell us a
born.
little bit about Born to Glow?
So after I've gotten to a point where I'm okay, right? You get to that point of you're grieving, but you're still trying to pick up the pieces, and it's time to get back to life. She did leave a son. His name is Gavin. And he has sensitive skin. And my boys also have, you know, he has super sensitive skin. And my kids, my darker fair kids, they actually have really, really bad eczema. So
Mm.
during this transition, again, unexpectedly, right? And I am launched from auntie to mom. I need to figure out what can work for his skin. She used to make stuff and buy stuff differently for him. And so now I don't have a list of any of this stuff. All I have is some herbs and some stuff. So I'm Googling different things that I can use for his skin because he can't use a lot of stuff that's actually in the stores. And
Mm-hmm.
so I started off with soap. So I started off with soap. So I got some melt and pour on Amazon. First batch was horrible. It was horrible. But after a little bit of research, figuring it out, we were able to come up with Diddy Bop. And Diddy Bop is named after my
Ah.
mom. Her name is Dottie, but she's a carrot top.
Oh,
So we call it Diddy
love
Bop.
it.
and it's turmeric soap. It has jojoba oil in it. It has turmeric, neem. Also, too, here we get these dark patches as well. So it has a lot of good stuff in it. Tea tree, kojic acid, a little bit of fragrance, pomegranate oil, aloe, and grapeseed oil. Also, too, it has clove oats in it. So it helps him from itching
Ah.
and his skin breaking out. So now my boys use it. He uses it, and I also came up with a matching body butter for it as well. It went from a straight dense shea, fully shea, to a actual moisturizing whip, thick, custardy, light, and airy. And also, we can use it all year round.
Oh wow, I love it. See, I didn't even know you had the soap like that. I'm gonna have to try that. Did you hear all the ingredients, guys, that she said she had in that? I mean, I know for certain turmeric offers a lot. Can you just maybe give a little bit of what turmeric added in their offers in that soap?
Turmeric, in this case for the soap, it actually helps as a lightening agent and also an exfoliant. So it's pretty good there. A lot of the times, people say, "Hey, I never really heard of turmeric." I said, "Well, if you eat curry, you heard of turmeric."
Right,
Anything.
right.
And the first thing they say is, "Hey, does it stain?" It will stain if you don't prepare it correctly. Use a
Oh,
very, very small, you use enough, a great amount, but also with your other items it will help not stain the tub, not stain the actual your clothing, things of that nature.
oh wow.
So it's a
I I
balance.
love I love it. It sounds like awesome. I heard all the ingredients and it just sounds amazing. So I'm going to be looking into that as well. So also with that, you said you did you say shea butter or shea, or
It
did you even
wasn't.
say that?
It's yeah. I said shea. It started off with a dense shea butter. When I say dense, I
Okay.
mean very dense. The first trial and error, but now over time we have perfected our recipe, and now it is a fluffy custardy shea emulsified aloe vera
Ah.
clove oats. So it's actually very very creamy. It's thick,
Oh.
but it doesn't make
Yes.
you too greasy. I was trying to wait a little bit, but I was a little ashy, so I had to put some on. I'm sorry, y'all.
Go ahead and
I
put
want to
some
show y'all
on.
how it
Put some on.
works.
All right.
But
Yeah,
as
that
you
I
see,
yes.
it even with a few rubs, I can wash my hands once or twice, even with soap, and you still have moisture. As you see, it does not take long to actually penetrate the skin.
Right. So is
Oh,
this able to go over your whole body, not just your hands? It's a body
correct.
butter, correct?
It is a
Okay.
body
All right.
butter. It's for your full body. Now, what I normally do is because I also have sensitive skin as well. I tell everyone I have Bear Glow. Bear Glow is unscented. I do have
Ah,
scented brands as well. So
got you.
I grew up old school. My grandmother said, you don't put anything scented on your face, right? So I'm old school.
Right.
So I use my Bear Glow just for that purpose. So Bear Glow, it has no scent in it. I use that just for my face only. And I use it as
Oh,
my morning moisturizer.
gotcha. All right. Hey, I feel like I say this. As long as you have a skin regimen, you cool. I don't like when people say, "Oh, I just use water," or I just use soap. I'm like, come on, let's get a regimen going. So hey, whatever works, that's what works. So I like the fact that it's like it's in you have it enriched with all types of different things to make it all good. I wanted to ask you, okay, so that's two multiple streams of income right there that I'm showing.
Correct.
And there's more. You have and I don't know if I said her name right, but Lonnie Lemonade as well.
Correct.
Now I
So
had the opportunity to taste Lonnie Lemonade and it was absolutely amazing. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
so the backstory for Lonnie Lemonade, it's named after my 1 year old granddaughter, Kaylani. She was born in 2025. And of course, me growing up, no one taught us about business. No one said you could be an entrepreneur. It was always you get out of school, you go to college, You work, you find a job, and then that's it. What happens after? How do you get your own house? How do you do this? How do you do that? They had the recipe, but they never shared it with us. They never
Yes.
passed it down.
Hmm.
So as we're going into this new age, one thing I'm noticing is, I had the vision kind of early in life in my teens because I was very good at technology at one point before they started doing all these changes. but but I always had a vision before I had my children to be retired by 30 or be retired by 25 and be able to do different things in life. But then I had children and I fell into that. You got to work. You got to provide for your children. You got to work. You got to provide for your children.
Hmm.
But after working for a company for more than a decade, I got laid off.
Mm.
And then I started temping all over the place. Loved it, loved temping. And I landed at another job in another company and I got laid off after being there for three and a
Mm.
half years. They started getting rid of their
Yeah.
departments
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
downsizing. So then finally I said, okay, I landed a job in a billing role and kind of moved up quickly there. 8 years in now, they can downsize at any time.
It's true. Yeah.
What will I have to fall back on?
Hmm.
And sure, with small businesses trying out things, trying to figure out what your actual method of sales will be, right? A lot of us do
Right.
pop-ups and we're good at pop-ups, but then that takes a lot of energy out of you. I was recently diagnosed with fibromyalgia, so due to that, that wipes me out from time to time. I'm not able to do pop-up shops as long as I used to be able to do them day in,
Right.
week out, and things of that nature. So, what is my next goal? God sat me down this year in January and said, hey, girl, you're moving too much. You're doing too much. Your body is just tired. You have to sit. I wasn't able to make body butter, wasn't able to do anything physically, but just
Mm.
lay and sit. Frustrating for a person who is always on the go, been on the go my
Yeah.
entire life.
Yeah.
So, I started to think my kids right now are 22, 21, 17, and 17. My grandbaby is 1. I can preach to them all day. My daughter, she has my ethic. From 14, she's been working, working, working. No matter how
Yes.
much I try to talk to her about entrepreneurship, she does not, it's just not going to be her thing. She's seen me go hard, so that's what she's just going to do. Thank God she doesn't have any children yet. But my 21-year-old, he blessed me with a granddaughter. And of course, he's still trying to find his way. And then I have my 17
Right.
year olds, and they're trying to find their way. They're identical twins, so it's taking them a while to find their individual identities, right?
Yes. Hmm.
So once they figure that out, then they'll be able to move forward. So, what can I do to go ahead and build a legacy starting from somewhere? And unbiasedly, it would be my granddaughter. She can't necessarily tell me what she wants to do, what she doesn't want to do. She can't actually figure out, things of that nature, but I can lead her on a path that will bring her revenue every summer, every spring for the rest of her life,
Wow.
with the easy recipe in order for us to succeed, but for us to stand out. And that was my
Girl,
goal.
you definitely are standing out with that lemonade. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am really not a big lemonade person. I mean, I don't if I'm going to an establishment, I'm not gonna choose lemonade as my drink. I'm gonna give me a soda. But I'm gonna tell you, what captivated me with your lemonade is when you said, "Oh, it's not just regular lemonade. We put fruits in. There are all kinds of different things in the lemonade." And I'm thinking, well, you know what? I like fruit. Let's try it out. And y'all, I tell you, when she made me that lemonade, y'all, I sucked on that lemonade for like 4 days because it was so rich in fruit. Okay, natural. Okay, it was mostly natural. She poured some lemonade in there, but I got more fruit. And you can actually take a spoon, go in there, and actually eat the fruit out of the lemonade, y'all. And because the lemonade, and everything was all like marinated together. You could also pour it over some ice and drink it as well. And it was huge. And it wasn't for a large amount either. It was very economical, which I believe you said in your bio that you were wanted to be affordable. All right.
Correct.
Now that makes the difference when things are affordable, where people can say, "Oh, I could afford that." But I'm telling y'all, I enjoyed that lemonade so much. And when y'all, you see, I've been stalking you. I'm like, when y'all gonna be back at that corner again? Because I want to get another one of those lemonades because it was fire. Thank you so much. I'm very happy that you're starting this in your granddaughter's name and building this for her. And I promise you, I could see. And maybe I'm speaking this into existence for you, but I could see you having a actual lemonade shop, girl, where people come in and they can purchase that lemonade and get all the fruit and different things that you offer, how you make that for customers. So I'm wishing you the best on that, for real, seriously, because I think it's a winner for sure.
When anything is made with love, it always is going to hit, as we like to say.
Yes, and I could definitely taste all the love in that lemonade, girl. So I wanted to also ask you a personal, kind of personal question here. You know, because these businesses that you started, these brands, I'm sure they're a passion for you. And with having that passion, how does it impact, your business and your personal, you personally? How does having a passion for what you do impact you with your business and also personally?
So, as far as the impact financial, sometimes it definitely does get challenging because, of course, I am 100% self made. Anything that I make from my regular income and my other businesses, I put into all my other businesses. I actually work with a women's group, Grooming America, and that actually I love them. They cover me so well. I speak highly of my group and my team, where we are able to get a microloan. They don't use your credit; they just use your income base. Should I say your income?
Mm.
To validate and verify what you qualify for. You go through
Ah,
about a week's training. It's only about, I believe, an hour. You learn the background about grooming, and then you join every Tuesday via Zoom in regards to a meeting with the females. And it's right now it's only ladies. I'm trying to see if we can also get a men's chapter because me and my fiance, um, he has his own businesses as well. But definitely, if they didn't cover me, I don't think I would have been able to do Lonnie Lemonade or upgrade my packaging and, my labels and different things and
wow.
bring a wide variety of different items that are also my passion and goal that I use for myself every day and my family. Now, as far as personal life, the great thing about it is when I met my fiance, we actually we like to call each other the hustlers. Initially, his way of courting me was trying to help me with these pop-ups that I first started going to, of whether it be a label for him to cut different things, and he would spend time that way. I met him at a friend's house, wasn't interested, told God I needed about 3 years off. I wasn't looking for nobody, but for him to send me a husband one day, someone that didn't
Amen.
complain. Because when I dated, when you date and stuff like that, it was hard. Someone literally that I dated said, "Are you going to be up in the office all day making bracelets and all this other stuff?" I possibly will. That was
Uh,
that was his attitude. And so I noticed that, hey, that's not the one that's for me. I need someone that's going to be able to pour into me. And I met Sean. We dated. We did not talk for a year. Like literally, we were just friends. Did not really, we would check in. He would help me with my pop-ups, get ready for pop-ups, pack up my stuff, load my car for me. But other than that, nothing. A year and a half later, he was over. We were talking. I switched around my office from downstairs to here, where my sister passed. And we got on speakerphone with my grandmother, and he started talking to my grandmother. And he talked about his faith and his family and his children and other things. And I said, okay, all right. And so after a while, we talked. But if it wasn't for his entrepreneurship as well. He owned his
Mhm.
own landscaping company since he was like 16. His dad started
Wow.
it early for him. And honestly, I just found someone that's equally yoked when it comes down to our hustle.
And I could tell that when I met you guys, y'all, it was like neat because he was doing his thing, you was doing yours, but y'all was there together. And
Mhm.
you and I don't know, I really I like that. I was like, and then that's why I thought y'all was married, because I'm like, oh, her husband's out here helping her with, and you was like, no, we're not married. I'm like, well, heck, that's the keeper, because most men or women don't always like to work together. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to individual business and stuff. But I loved it. So you guys keep up that good work. It's like a multi business. It seemed like to me, because you was making lemonade over here, he was frying fish over here. You know what I'm saying? You got your bling. All of that, everything just working together. So I loved it. I loved it. Congratulations on that. And I pray that I'll get a chance to maybe come to that wedding when y'all get married.
Oh, you
'Cause
definitely can, honey. Because let me tell you, we love love and we're surrounded by love. And instantly, the first thing he tells me after we met you, he said, "Now that you can feel the love coming off of her." I said, "See, that's exactly we love to surround ourselves with people that you can feel the love. It's all
well,
genuine, it's natural."
thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's what I like to implement is love, and inspiration too, as well. You know what I mean? I'm a genuine person. I try to, that's what I want to emulate what I am. So thank you for that compliment. I appreciate it. I want you to leave your because I definitely want you to prosper in your business and all your endeavors here. So if you could leave us your website information right now, if you want to tell them where they can reach you and get in touch with and view your website and make some money, because I'm sure you mail off out of state too as well. Correct.
I actually do all 50 states.
Thank you.
Right
Okay.
now, number one customers in Oklahoma. But we actually are on Square. Born for Bling, born to glow, all one word, dot square dot site is our website itself. We will be updating here shortly. We're going to be changing these to apps hopefully soon.
Congratulations.
But we're also on Instagram. You can inbox either Born for Bling at Born for Bling at Lonnie Lemonade and at Born to underscore Glow. We are definitely available if needed. Also, too, you can hit up the Bling line. We are at 980-500-9833. Also, any of the jewelry that I wear today are all Born for Bling.
Look, you see me, girl. I said
Yeah,
I
these are
love
our
you.
custom lines. So these are our
Ah,
nameplates. This one says Born Rich, which is my last name's Born Rich. My first name and my birthstone, because I'm a Pisces. This right here is Big Bird. I have
cool.
also
Oh,
Rich as well. Born Rich. This is my son. He made this for me and under my brand. It was funny because I got an order and I'm like, who ordered that? And it was my son. He ordered it for me on the
oh,
website.
I love it.
My website. And then these are the bracelets that I created for myself for my 40th birthday. I said I was going to create a bracelet that actually represented me, which I wanted jade, that's money, and coins for gold, for riches.
Oh wow. You guys check out her. She's blinging and it's available. She gave you her website. I'm gonna also have you join in the My Curvy Life. I'm not sure if you're on Facebook. I hope you are, but I have
Yes.
a whole group page for this show, Mary, that I would like for you to join in My Curvy Life and drop your website, drop your information. Once you're a guest on my show, you have authorization to come in and, if you're having a sale, a special or what have you, because it's all about, working together. We're better together. So
That's right.
after we're done, I will send you a link to join, and you can go ahead and after your show airs, we'll go ahead and drop your information so I want them to get to know who you are first, and then you could go ahead and drop your information. And if anybody is interested in going to your website and viewing, ordering, and all that, I'm going to be doing some eventually here. I'm on that fixed income I told you about
Got
once a
you.
month now that I'm retired, but that's okay. But I'm going to definitely be promoting you as well, and that's on the real. So thank you so much. I wanted to ask you this one last question, and this is what I ask all my guests, because I feel this is where the inspiration comes in. This is where the encouragement comes in. Can you leave us some golden nuggets, or if there's someone out there that may be looking to start entrepreneurship, to have multiple streams of income, to be creative, can you offer us something, tell us something good in that sense of encouragement for those out there that may be wanting to walk in the shoes that you're walking in right now?
The best gem that I can always drop is don't doubt yourself. If you feel that you're good at this niche, go ahead, do something. It takes little or nothing to start somewhere. Right now we got new technology, chat GPT. You can put in, hey, I'm thinking about this business. I didn't have that when I started, but I know
Yeah.
that you can do that now. You can, and it will tell you the cost basis to start. Just say bare minimum, this is my budget itself. Also, too, mentorship as well. You guys can always reach out to me. It's best if you're going to reach out on Facebook at Bourne, Bourne, 4FOR, Bling, BLING, and you can inbox me. I can also point you in the right direction of a mentor or someone within our group with Green America as well, especially females, because we're definitely looking to open up and make our Charlotte chapter bigger in order for us to have a brick and mortar location. But I'm willing to share any junk, but always live in your purpose. If it's a dream, no matter if you have small kids, go for it. Because again, you don't want anyone to be able to control your income.
Well, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And I am wishing you nothing but the best. I thank you for coming on the Mark Kirby Live Show. We appreciate the golden nuggets. We appreciate your information, all your beautiful jewelry. And thank you for showing us your actual skin glow line. I think people like texture. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's the texture. And so thank you for sharing that with us. All right. I just appreciate everything. I can't wait till you and Sean, your fiance, I'm gonna call him your fiance, cook again, because I'm ready for another sandwich. And of course, your lovely, delicious lemonade. And I
Yes.
want to meet the baby too. I want to meet is her name Lainey?
Kaylani.
Kaylani.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this real quick and I'm gonna let you go. I named one of my girlfriend's daughters Kaylani. And the reason being is because she was gonna name her like Tequila Girl after some liquor. And I was like, oh no, we ain't going out like that. So I remember looking for names and I'm like, man, what could we name? And I ran across Kaylani. And so her daughter to this day is like, you're my namesake. You named me. I'm like, I sure did. Because your mama was getting ready to jack you up. Okay.
I understand.
But
I'm one of those victims.
are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I always wanted to change my name from Fonda, but now that I'm older, because I was like, Fonda? Because when you're young, you want your name to be like everybody else, Felicia, or you know what I'm saying. But now I know that I'm unique, I'm different, I'm Fonda.
Yeah,
Okay, nobody else like Fonda. So
we
now I
are.
appreciate my name. But back then, girl, I was like Fonda, but but thank you so much. I really appreciate you for being on the show. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. You already know. But thank you so much. Is there anything you want to say before we head out?
I just want to thank you for the opportunity, and we have much more growing to do with each other. Definitely.
We do. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Thank you. So, hey, my Curvy Life audience, you have it right there from our special guest. She is a woman of entrepreneurship, multiple streams of income, all types of things going on. So reach out to her. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. They will get to me and I'll make sure that she gets them. Again, thank you guys again for joining in. And until we meet again, peace.
Yeah.